Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Jason quits the mob over Sam's tragic outcome. Danny can't lose another parent. General Hospital, GH. Spoilers reveal that Sam McCall's, Kelly Monaco, upcoming exit will lead to some big shakeups for multiple characters. Danny Morgan, Asher Antonisen, and Scout Quartermain, Cosette Abenant, will be affected tremendously by the loss of their mother if Sam faces a grim fate. When the news of Sam's departure first came out, so did the inside reports of Sam's tragic outcome. If the show's really giving Sam a fatal send-off, it's important to think about the ramifications of that on canvas. In GH's September 16 episode, Danny was thrilled over Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, going to Africa on a Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, rescue mission. Sam wasn't nearly as enthused since she worried about Danny losing Jason all over again. Even after Danny overheard Sam talking to Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, and figured out his mom feared Jason's demise, he assured her that wouldn't happen. Danny has faith that Jason will make it back home alive, but it may be Sam who gets killed off instead in a cruel twist of fate. That's the kind of thing that could rock Danny to the core and make him concerned about all the danger Jason constantly jumps into. If Sam doesn't survive the exit strategy that awaits her, could Danny make a huge request of Jason? What if Danny asks Jason to leave the mob for good? Jason is Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, right-hand man, so that's always going to come with a certain level of risk. Danny would be an orphan if he lost both Sam and Jason, so he might beg Jason to quit working for Sonny so he can stay safe. Of course, Jason is the type of person who'll always run into dangerous situations if his loved ones need him. But there's a difference in doing that and actually having a mob job. Could Jason do what Anna Devane's, Finola Hughes, already been pushing him to do and stop working for Sonny, at least on the mob end of things? Jason could still keep his role in Corinthos Coffee, but Sonny might understand if he stepped away from the riskier business for Danny's sake. Sam's potential demise could lead to some major shifts in PC, so we'll bring you predictions on all the shockers. The town of Port Charles is bracing for a seismic shift as Jason Morgan makes a decision that will reverberate through the corridors of power and the lives of those he loves. Known for his unyielding commitment to the mob and his reputation as a formidable enforcer, Jason is about to throw it all away. The catalyst for this dramatic turn of events is none other than the heart-wrenching tragedy that strikes his beloved wife, Sam McCall, and their young son Danny. It all begins on a chilly autumn afternoon when Sam's world crumbles in an instant. A routine outing to the park, meant to be a soothing escape from their daily chaos, takes a nightmarish turn. As Sam and Danny enjoy a quiet moment, a mysterious car skids to a halt, and masked assailants pour out, targeting Sam with ruthless efficiency. The violence is over in seconds, but the repercussions will echo through every corner of their lives. The attack is not just a brutal assault, but a meticulously planned act of revenge by one of the many enemies Jason has made over the years. The mob wars, once confined to boardrooms and back alleys, have now breached the sanctity of Jason's personal life. Sam is left gravely injured, her life hanging by a thread, while Danny, miraculously spared from physical harm, is plunged into a world of emotional trauma. As Sam fights for her life in the hospital, Jason's anguish knows no bounds. The once unshakable enforcer is reduced to a shell of his former self, tormented by the sight of his wife in a coma and the unbearable thought of Danny facing the possibility of losing both parents. The mob, with all its power and wealth, feels like an empty shell compared to the life he's fighting to save. Jason's internal struggle intensifies with each passing hour. Every beep of the hospital monitor, every whispered word from the doctors, reminds him of the fragility of life and the deep love he holds for his family. It's a cruel irony that his position of power, which was supposed to protect his loved ones, has instead led them into the crosshairs of his enemies. The hospital waiting room becomes a battleground of its own. Jason paces, his mind racing with thoughts of retribution and resignation. Carly, his longtime confidant, tries to offer solace, but even her words seem hollow in the face of his despair. The weight of his choices presses down on him, and he realizes that the very world he has fought so hard to uphold has become a threat to everything he cherishes. As days turn into weeks, Sam's condition remains critical, and Jason is forced to confront the grim reality that he might lose her. Danny's innocent eyes, filled with confusion and fear, become a stark reminder of what's truly at stake. The boy's need for stability and love clashes painfully with Jason's world of chaos and violence. In a moment of raw clarity, Jason understands that his continued involvement in the mob is a danger to his family's well-being. The realization hits him like a tidal wave. To save Sam, to protect Danny, he must walk away from the only life he has ever known. The decision is not made lightly, and the cost is immense. But Jason knows that he cannot bear the thought of Danny growing up without both parents. The night before Sam is finally stable enough for a tentative recovery, Jason makes his decision. In a secret meeting with Sonny Corinthos, his closest ally and friend, Jason delivers the shocking news. The air is thick with tension as Jason declares his intention to quit the mob for good. Sonny's face is a mix of surprise and concern, his own loyalty to Jason clashing with the reality of the situation. "I can't do this anymore," Jason says, his voice a low, resolute whisper. "Not with Sam fighting for her life and Danny needing me more than ever. This life, it's too dangerous. It's cost too much." Sonny's eyes, usually sharp and calculating, soften with a rare show of vulnerability. He understands the gravity of Jason's decision, but he also knows the implications for their operations. "Jason, you know the risks of walking away," Sonny replies quietly. "You're not just leaving the business, you're leaving a part of yourself behind." "I'm aware," Jason replies, a determined edge to his voice. "But if I stay, I risk losing everything that matters. And I can't let that happen." The following days are a whirlwind of activity. Jason's departure from the mob is orchestrated with meticulous care. The power vacuum left in his wake is filled with tension and uncertainty, but Jason's mind is focused solely on his family. He steps away from the dangerous world of organized crime, trading his gun for a different kind of protection, one that ensures a stable and loving environment for Danny. As Jason takes his first steps into this new chapter of his life, the road ahead is fraught with challenges. Rebuilding a life outside the mob requires adjustment and patience, but the prospect of seeing Sam recover and providing a secure future for Danny gives him the strength to face the unknown. For now, Jason's life is consumed by hospital visits, therapy sessions, and the quiet moments spent with his son. Sam's gradual recovery is a beacon of hope, and Danny's small victories, his laughter, his tentative steps towards normalcy, become the guiding lights in Jason's newfound path. In the end, Jason's decision to leave the mob is not just a personal sacrifice, but a testament to his enduring love for his family. The shadows of his past may linger, but the future he strives to build is one of healing, love, and redemption. And as he stands by Sam's bedside, holding Danny close, Jason knows that he has finally chosen the right fight, one where the stakes are measured not in power or money, but in the lives of those he holds dear.